Hello guys. Unexpected, right? I am uploading consistently, like second time in a week. What? Don't get too excited because I don't think I will be able to pull off good gameplay, uh, good weekly gameplay. But anyways, so I played this game while I was second marking this Strv, and the thing about this tank, I free marked the Strv 74, I think it's called, um, uh, tier 6 Swedish, but not premium one. This is a premium tank, which has an auto-loading gun, 4 shells in a clip, and the normal Tech 3 tier 6 is more pleasant to play because you have gun depression. This tank whatsoever doesn't have any gun depression, so to say, so sometimes you are able to, well, sometimes I'm over peaking in it. This map is not the best for me, but I still decided to go to the middle because I am available to make some spotting, and I immediately spotted 2 heavy tanks. Wait. Yeah, let's use my camera. So it's not an easy tank to free mark in my opinion, especially for me, and now I see this Cromwell is being very generous and literally going out in the open for the guys in the middle. And with this tank you should make sure you are aiming quite fully. You can't snapshot that much, and hence me having a lot of APCRs. Now, before you start calling me gold noob, guys, I want to emphasize one thing. I don't shoot full gold, or I don't shoot a lot of gold if necessary. I try to play with normal shells, which you can get normally, right? But in this tank, since the gun is not very good, I tend to reload to EPCRs if I am sniping, or obviously if I have armored tanks, because EPCR shells are usually fast shells and EPs are, as I call them, balloon shells. So before you call me a bot, try to reload in some tanks EPCRs and try to make the difference, check the difference, because in my opinion when the shell is faster you can shoot more accurately. Now I'm still shooting EPCRs, but bear in mind that my crew is quite good, and on top of that I have food running as well, because when I'm marking I want to have maximum out of the tank, you know. So now I see the problem that I'm shooting EPs and I'm going to bounce all of the shells at this tank, but this tank is obviously so to say armored for tier 6. But did you see how my shells were flying like balloons? This is what I'm calling. The reason why I'm making this commentary is because it was quite of a good game for me in tier 6, and on top of that I was using trees as the cover. So now this is an open street, you do not have bushes, but you can make yourself a tiny nice nest. Look, I have these leaves in front of me. Yes, couple leaves can cover your tank. Do you understand, guys? It doesn't matter. But originally I am can I get out? Originally I am in the bush because I made this I made it to myself like a tiny nest, you know, which I can use in order to destroy other tanks. So now in this wiki I spotted him because I am the only one in the middle who is spotting. I don't know what the scout is doing, so bear in mind. I have a feeling that this guy is already here somewhere, but we have to deal with this. I got spotting damage from this wiki because these guys are sniping. I got my engine out. I have to use this ridge line to cover myself up, and I was thinking that this guy is here somewhere. I didn't think he is brave enough to go full ham, but I spotted him. I have a good view range in this tank. That's a plus for this tank, that it doesn't have a very bad view range, right? It's quite good. So I'm shooting EPCRs, and you see that I can, now in this situation, I can penetrate this guy, while with the EPs I couldn't, and my shells quite fly where I aim them to. I use this cover. Did you see how the shell flew straight instead of being like a balloon? So this is why I like EPCR. This is the difference. And today I received a message, oh my god, tier 6, why do you have so many golden shells in your loadout? And I said, well, this and that, and the person said, well, I don't think changing shells is helping for you, but you do you, you know. He's not hating, but I just want to tell you, it doesn't change the gun. But what it changed, how fast the shell is traveling to the target, and you can make more accurate shots, so to say. You know, if the shell is faster, obviously. So I am very relieved that I was able to kill the artillery. So I'm sorry if I am blabbing a lot because I just finished streaming. I hope you enjoyed this game, and I hope, for example, in other maps, when you have one tiny bush and several trees next to the bush, before the game starts, like 1 minute in, 2 minutes in, when you just came to your position, try to fall the trees, tear down the trees, so you would have extra cover for yourself. I do this all the time, and this works most of the times, guys. So this is a little tip how to use a simple tree in the game. I'm sure a lot of you know this, but I know that there are people who don't practice that. So tier 6 game, I will try to free mark this tank. Today we achieved second mark, so we will see how it will go, because to free market you need around 2000 damage, and believe me, without gun depression sometimes it's really hard to make good games. So thank you for watching, and have a nice day, guys.